Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In case you were wondering who Mauricio Umansky has been hanging out with lately, it seems an alum from the world of the Real Housewives has been photographed with the real estate mogul. That's right, Mauricio shared that he's been out and about with the Real Housewives of Orange County alum, Elizabeth Lynn Vargas. The twosome ran into one another during the recent Stagecoach 2025 festival. Mauricio, who is currently separated from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Kyle Richards, reshared a photo of himself bumping into Elizabeth while at the festival, which takes place in Indio, California, every year. Inside the event was a bit of a family affair for Mauricio, as Kyle was also in attendance. Their daughters, Alexia Umansky and Sophia Umansky, as well as Farrah Brittany Aljafree, were also on hand for the big event, where their family member, Paris Hilton, also performed. When he wasn't running into Elizabeth, Mauricio was spending quality time with his daughters. He even drove out to the event with Alexia, sharing a selfie of them sitting in a car. Road trip, he captioned the Instagram story taken over the weekend. Elizabeth Lynn Vargas' connection to another Real Housewives ex-husband. In 2024, Elizabeth was spotted hanging out with Jim Bellino, the ex-husband of Alexis Bellino. Elizabeth and Jim made headlines last October when they spotted together. They each later denied they were dating. Jim Bellino is a very smart, sophisticated man who loves to golf. We had a meal together. End of story. OC loves the drama, but sorry, nothing to report here. Fake news? Elizabeth reportedly shared to her social media at the time, via Us Weekly. Jim also denied anything romantic was happening between them on Instagram, writing at the time, "No, we are not dating." End of conversation. Kyle Richards addresses Mauricio Umansky's partying post-split post-separation. Mauricio has also been spending time with his longtime friend, Paul P.K. Kemsley, who is currently separated from Dorrit Kemsley, and she recently filed for divorce, as well as other members of his inner circle. During the RHOBH Season 14 reunion, Kyle addressed Mauricio's active social life in the time since their 2023 split. "It makes me think that's one of the reasons we're not together, actually. I don't like to go out and party like that," Kyle said about Mauricio's partying. "So when I see that, I'm like, when we were in our 20s, it was great, 30s too, but now I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, let our daughters go." Get more details about Kyle and Mauricio's split, including where she stands with her estranged husband's side of the family. It looks like Mauricio Umansky's social calendar continues to make headlines, this time thanks to a surprise reunion with a familiar face from the Real Housewives universe. The real estate mogul and buying Beverly Hills star, who is currently separated from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills OG Kyle Richards, was recently spotted with Real Housewives of Orange County alum Elizabeth Lynn Vargas. The sighting took place during the 2025 Stagecoach Festival, held annually in Indio, California. While fans may have expected to see country music, cowboy boots, and star-studded performances, what they didn't expect was Mauricio rubbing shoulders with Elizabeth, especially considering the recent changes in both their personal lives. Mauricio, 53, reshared a photo on Instagram of himself with Elizabeth, 48, as the two bumped into each other amid the desert crowd. Though the encounter seemed lighthearted and unplanned, it quickly fueled speculation among Bravo fans. Mauricio captioned the repost simply, allowing the photo to do most of the talking, but followers instantly recognized Elizabeth, whose time on RHOC was brief but memorable, as the woman beside him. Neither has commented on the nature of their interaction, but the moment was enough to get tongues wagging. The sighting is Mauricio's first known public interaction with another Real Housewives alum since his separation from Kyle Richards, and while it may have been a casual run-in, it stirred up curiosity about what these two Bravo world figures could have in common, beyond reality TV fame, of course. Interestingly, Mauricio wasn't the only Umansky at the event. In fact, Stagecoach 2025 had an unusually high concentration of the Richards-Umansky clan. Kyle Richards, Mauricio's estranged wife and a longtime RHOBH cast member, was also at the festival, along with their daughters Alexia and Sophia Umansky and Kyle's eldest daughter, Farrah Brittany Al-Jafri. The family showed support for none other than Paris Hilton, Kyle's niece, who performed during the three-day country music extravaganza. Despite the couple's separation, the presence of both Kyle and Mauricio at the same event with their daughters suggests the pair are maintaining a united front when it comes to their family. Mauricio shared multiple Instagram stories from the weekend, including a selfie with Alexia taken during their road trip to Indio. Road trip, he captioned the sweet father-daughter moment, underscoring his close bond with his kids amid the changes in his marriage. Elizabeth Lynn Vargas may not be as high-profile as some other Real Housewives alums, but she's no stranger to drama or the spotlight. She joined the Real Housewives of Orange County in Season 15, bringing a unique mix of entrepreneurial spirit and emotional transparency to the show. Her time on RHOBH was marked by revelations about her unconventional past and struggles with a previous marriage. Though she didn't return for another season, Elizabeth made enough of an impression to remain a talking point among fans, and occasionally in the media, thanks to her ties to other Bravo-related personalities. In 2024, Elizabeth made headlines when she was photographed out with Jim Bellino, the ex-husband of her former castmate Alexis Bellino. The rumors swirled, but both parties quickly denied anything romantic was going on. Jim Bellino is a very smart, sophisticated man who loves to golf, Elizabeth said in a social media post at the time. "We had a meal together. End of story. OC loves the drama, but sorry, nothing to report here. Fake news." Jim echoed that sentiment on Instagram, writing, "No, we're not dating." End of conversation. So when photos of Elizabeth and Mauricio surfaced this week, it wasn't the first time she found herself at the center of romance speculation. Still, with no official comment from either party, fans are left to wonder, was this just a friendly run-in, or could something more be developing behind the scenes? While Mauricio seems to be living his best life post-separation, attending music festivals, spending time with his daughters, and sharing selfies with former housewives, Kyle Richards has taken a more reflective stance on their split and her estranged husband's active social life. During the RHOBH Season 14 reunion, Kyle addressed Mauricio's increasingly public outings and nightlife habits. "It makes me think that's one of the reasons we're not together, actually," she said. "I don't like to go out and party like that. So when I see that, I'm like, when we were in our 20s it was great, 30s too, but now I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, let our daughters go." Her candid comments highlight a growing disconnect between the couple's lifestyles, and they provide a bit of context as to why their 2023 split has become more permanent in the time since. Despite the distance, Kyle and Mauricio continue to co-parent and support their families' shared ventures, including Farrah and Alexia's real estate careers under Mauricio's firm, The Agency. Outside of bumping into Bravo alums, Mauricio has been seen spending time with his longtime friend Paul P.K. Kemsley, the husband, now separated, of Kyle's RHOBH castmate Dorit Kemsley. In fact, PK and Mauricio have been seen partying together on multiple occasions since both couples went their separate ways. PK and Dorit, who announced their separation earlier this year, have also been the subject of rumors, with some fans wondering whether a new era of bachelor bonding is forming between the two men. From golfing trips to social outings, Mauricio and PK seem to be embracing their newfound independence with enthusiasm. Still, Mauricio's posts suggest that his priority remains his daughters. His time at Stagecoach included several sweet family moments, even if Kyle and Mauricio didn't post any photos together. While it's too early to tell whether Mauricio's run-in with Elizabeth Lynn Vargas will amount to anything more than a photo op, Bravo fans are already speculating on the potential of a new Bravo-centric romance. Some are even jokingly calling for a new dating reality series featuring Real Housewives alums and their ex-husbands. It's worth noting that neither Mauricio nor Elizabeth has publicly commented on the encounter beyond the Instagram share, and no credible sources have linked the two romantically. Still, the fact that this unexpected duo crossed paths during such a high-profile event adds yet another intriguing layer to the evolving post-RHOBH life of Mauricio Umansky. With the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 15 in the early stages of development, and Kyle reportedly returning, all eyes will be on whether Mauricio's evolving lifestyle and friendships continue to play a role in the show's storyline. Please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos.